I broke it. It happens. I got in a fight the other day with this Girl Scout. No, don't judge me, okay? God said not to. No, but it wasn't even my fault, okay? She comes, she's just being really aggressive with me. She was just trying to push these cookies on me. She was like a little miniature crack dealer, all right? I walk out of the grocery store, right? She comes up to me really sweet. She's like, "Sir, would you like some cookies?" I'm just like, no thanks. Then she turns on me and she goes, "Why not?" I'm like, and I panicked. I'm like, "I just don't want any cookies." And then she turns, walks away and goes, "Pussy." And then I walked away from her, right? With about 4 boxes of cookies, all right? Because I'm not a pussy. All right, I saw The Expendables. But then that got me thinking, I'm like, what the hell are they telling these girls now at these meetings? They just sit them all down, give them a speech from the movie Boiler Room. It's like, all right, girls, sit down. I'm going to make this quick. Yeah, you girls want to win that trip to Washington, D.C.? All right, then we start pushing some more fucking merchandise. Yeah, we need to unload about 30 kilos of pure Colombian cut chocolate chip by the end of the week. If not, we're going to lose our contact down in Mexico. Oh, what's that? Little Susie, you're crying? Well, get the fuck out of my meeting then. Anybody else want to cry? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now go hit the fucking streets. Next thing you know, right, you're going to have to start sucking dick for Thin Mints. It's bad, man. This world is changing, man. It is. I saw the most racist billboard the other day. And it was for a bank, too, which was kind of surprising. Now, I'm not going to say what bank it was for because I don't want people to get offended if they go there. But let's just say it was called Blank of America. And on this billboard, it just had this overwhelmingly stereotypical Mexican guy. He was so Mexican that you could literally still see the water dripping off his back. Okay, white people, you can't laugh at that. I'm sorry, you can't. That's one for the Mexicanos, But, and then he's holding his cell phone with this really happy look on his face, like Bob from the Enzyte commercials. And then behind him, it just says in giant letters, it says, "I can check my mobile online banking while I wait in line for the food truck." What kind of racist crap is that? Why don't they just write border hopper in giant letters? It's the same meaning. Plus, that's not even good racism, all right? I know my people. We're not going to be banking while we're waiting in line for some tacos. You're never going to hear "Hey, Jose, did you want chicken or beef?" Chingado, can't you see I'm analyzing my financial portfolio? It's not going to happen, man. I drank a Red Bull the other day, and I realized there is no way to drink a Red Bull without looking like a complete douchebag. It's like that drink just turns you into a douchebag. I finished drinking it, and I started feeling the symptoms of douchiness. And I was like, whoa, why do I like UFC all of a sudden? And then I had the sudden urge to go buy a Hummer. And then the word bro became a large part of my vocabulary. And then I realized, Red Bull doesn't give you wings, it just turns you into a date rapist. Oh, I like Red Bull, don't go there. I don't know, man. But girls kind of like those douchey kind of guys, right? I mean, that's what it said in my fortune cookie the other day, at least. It's weird, man. I went on a date with this girl the other night, and she was Asian, man. I love Asian women. Actually, no, let me repeat that. I like young Asian women. Because, Asian women don't tend to age too well. They got an expiration date on them or something. Because, young Asian girls, right? They're always really cute and sexy, right? They got, the little schoolgirls outfits on, right? They got the pigtails. They're always in a group, fighting crime for some reason. Then once they hit 35, they just kind of turn that old Korean woman when you go to the dry cleaners, "Who, you want more starch?" It's no, I'm here to pick up for the 100th time. Asian women don't turn into cougars, okay? They turn into pandas. And then she invited me over to her house, right? And she said she wanted to watch a movie, so I get there. She's like, "Let's watch the movie Ghost. It's the most romantic movie of all time." I'm like, "All right, let's watch it." But the whole time I was watching it, I couldn't help but think, I'm like, dude, now that Patrick Swayze's dead, does that make the movie Ghost a documentary? Hey, come on, guys. Nobody puts baby in a corner. And then after the movie, she started talking about religion, which I don't really care for because I know mine's right. And And I realized at that point, like, I can do whatever I want, and I know I'm not gonna go to hell. Because I know God's Mexican. You know I know God's Mexican? What other nationality do you know can construct Earth in only 6 days? Exactly. Like, God couldn't be white. If God was white, he would have hired somebody to build Earth for him. And I don't think God was black. Can you imagine reading the first page of the Bible if God was black? It's like, and on the first day he rested. And on the second day, he rested again. And on the third day, he said, fuck it, man, why make an Earth? And Earth was spelled with an F. You guys have been an awesome crowd. Thank you so much. My name is Bryan Dey.
Bryan Dey, ladies and gentlemen. Bryan Dey. You can catch Bryan Dey at the Rainbow Coalition fundraiser next week. He'll be entertaining Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, and the boys. So that'll be... Bring your video cameras, because that's going to be a show. All right, ladies and gentlemen.